Peace, fam. All right, I got some hot tea for you guys. It's ThePreshaCooka, and I'm back with another video. Baby. Y'all know when I start with the baby, it's finna get messy. So, apparently, young Pharaoh was invited to the CPAC. It's an American Conservative Union. It's a yearly, I think it's like a Republican conference, okay? It's a conservative political conference. He was invited as a speaker. Now, first, before I get into the rest of the story, I'm not surprised that he was invited, honey, because last year, I was going to say it took a hard left, but it took a hard right. His commentary took a hard right out of nowhere. He started talking about some Trump 2020 and, just doing the absolute most. And I was just very, very, very surprised. Now, initially, young Pharaoh wasn't really involved in politics. And so that's another thing that surprised me. And then he kind of like shifted into this like QAnon pro-Trump type situation. Okay. Very, very strange considering his earlier contents. So anyway, child, he was invited. He's supposed to be a guest speaker. It was all set up. Apparently he was on their website and everything. And then the powers that be found out that he had some anti-Semitic rants on his channel. And they pulled the plug and he got uninvited. Okay. The invitation was rescinded, honey. So apparently, let me tell y'all. So this is the, it's not a tweet, but basically it's from YouTube. This is a YouTube post that he had. Oh, nope, lies. It's from Twitter. This is a Twitter post he had from the Young Pharaoh account. There is no historical or scientific evidence proving the existence of Jews or Judaism. It's all a complete lie. Go get the best Jewish scholar you can find, and I'll expose religion as being completely made up for political gain. Hashtag it never happened. Okay? Then he goes on to attack Ben Shapiro. He said, at Ben Shapiro, quote, amen, unquote, is a stolen term by thieving fake Jews from the Egyptian deity Amun, meaning darkness, sleep, and subconscious. It is used in prayer today as a ritual hymn symbolizing the sleeping state of the mind through monotheism. The Hebrew language is a made-up fantasy. And then, it gets even deeper. Another tweet says, all the censorship and pedophilia on social media is being done by Israel, Jews, all YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This man really likes hashtags. Are all owned or controlled directly by them. My people and patriots, I have found out my true enemy, hashtag Israel. P.S. Can't forget, hashtag China. Okay, and he goes on and on and on. There's some other stuff, but listen. There's a whole, this whole article is on MediaMatters.org if you're looking for the article. They spilled so much tea. Now, this isn't really tea to me because some of the stuff I know because there's things that I've heard on his channel. Like I said, before he took a nosedive, in my opinion, there's a bunch of stuff on here about Pizzagate. And what bothered me was when he started, saying that the George Floyd riots were hoaxes and things like that. And just crazy stuff, just like ridiculous things. So, the QAnon stuff took me out. I was like, I can't deal with this. I got to be out of here. And so I had unsubscribed from him after that. But this is crazy. It should be interesting to see if he speaks on this. I'm sure he probably was going to get a very nice bag, for this. Now, it's not surprising that he's going to like a conservative conference because, people could be whatever they want. They could be Democratic, they could be Republicans. It's just that some of these fringe things, like he would have still been speaking at this conference, guys, if they didn't find these anti-Semitic tweets. Make no mistake. That's the only reason. And I've seen him, he started to have a whole bunch of graphics with like what I perceive to be neo-Nazi looking people fist bumping a black man and stuff like, oh yeah, we gonna get America together. America is ours. And that, like, it was just weird bridging the gap type stuff, but like in weird ways. It's like, are these the people you really want to be bridging the gap with? What's your end goal here? So I don't know if y'all noticed this. I had watched it and it was just too much for me. It was just too much coonery and buffoonery and tap dancing, and I was like, no, this is getting crazy. You're not about to sit here and tell me all this QAnon rhetoric. So I want to hear what you guys think about this CPAC stuff. Are you surprised that he was initially invited? Are you surprised that the offer was rescinded? Do you think they're actually sorry that he said these things, or it's just that they're just trying to save face. Now, what's funny is there's way more things on Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh has said all kinds of outrageous things. And so I think it's funny that they're zeroing in on the anti-Semitic rant because he said a lot more controversial things than this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.